8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Monday, so that means 3 things. 1, I'm not MCM. 2, it's a Mamba Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I'm your host of Product of Poverty Environment, D. Chuck Paul. Episode 171. Black. Cause I'm black. My thoughts are so black. Oh man, if y'all know that song, search it on your streaming platforms. My guy Buddy, former protege of Nipsey Hussle, heard him back in the late 2000s. That song was later featured on Insecure, amongst other soundtracks and whatnot. Go check them out. But we can talk about a lot of black shit on this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed your week. It was tornadoes and shit all along the eastern seaboard. Hope everybody is safe and whatnot. But yeah, man, let's get into this episode. So, last week, Michael Rubin, former part owner of the Philadelphia 76ers, stopped by the Breakfast Club to promote Fanatic Fest, which went down this past week in New York City, Javits Center on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Originally, I thought it was just for WWE wrestlers. I thought it was like something like a little meet and greet before an actual show, but it was a whole weekend event where athletes, entertainers came and did live shows as far as interviews, pop-up shops, autograph signings. You could buy memorabilia and whatnot. I didn't know it was going to be a spectacle like that. I probably would have went at least for one of the days. I had people hit me up like, yo, I'm surprised you're not here, but hopefully they do it again next year. I'll be there. So while he was on there, and if you guys don't know, him and Meek Mill are good friends. They're like this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Meek Mill has been getting dragged through the internet ever since the whole Drake beef several years ago. And it prompted, they asked Michael Rubin about the hugs from the back and about Drake being there as well at his famous white party, and then they have a discussion about not playing Not Like Us or other Kendrick disses and whatnot. And he also spoke on Meek, and this is what he had to say about the hate on Meek and pretty much his friends. A minute clip or a minute and a half clip, I think. Here we go.
I'm just being blunt because it's me. So one thing I've learned about black culture that I don't like is that black hate on hate.
Speak on that more. I heard you say that earlier, and I wanted you to expound on that. You said you don't like to see black people tearing down other black people.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. I want to support every. Look, you guys, two of you guys know me pretty well. Mm-hmm. Anything I can ever help with, I'm always there. Mm-hmm. I always want to be helpful. I feel lucky and fortunate to do what I do every day. To be as, whatever success I've had, I feel blessed to do that, and I want to give back in every way I can. In business and in charitable things, I'm always trying to be helpful. Why does someone want to bring somebody else down? Let's try to build everybody up. I'd be more excited if I'd be more excited to see one of my friends do something that's 99% less meaningful to me, but it would be really meaningful to them because I want them to do great. I want everyone around me to do great. Mm-hmm. I don't like watching, there's a little bit, and you tell me, you guys correct me if you think I'm wrong. I think there's a little bit of a black culture of it's black hate on hate. It's like that black judge that Meek had that hated on him and wanted to go extra hard on him. Okay, it's it's what people always say to me. It's like black hate on hate. So I think it's terrible. I think it's something that I think it's culturally wrong. And I'll probably get killed for saying this because
I'm glad you're saying it openly. If this is the conversations that are being had,
I have it all the time.
I want to hear this.
Okay, now, let me give you my 2 cents on that shit. Black on black hate is as dumb as black on black crime. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. And for folks who think it's just a black thing, it's a people thing. Not everyone's going to get along. Deal with it. Everyone isn't going to kumbaya. If you only hang out with black folks and around black folks, who are you normally going to talk about? If you're mostly around white folks and do business with white folks, who are you mostly going to talk about? I've heard quote unquote white on white hate between white people. Hell, you want to see some? Go on Fox News on Instagram. And the funny thing about it is, Charlamagne and Envy are folks who've done the same thing, talk down on black men, women, disrespected them on their platforms. So let's not even go there. And another thing, it's funny because talking about black on black hate, you have white on black hate. You have Hulk Hogan at motherfucking Fanatic Fest, one of the biggest known racist sports figures. You have Michael Rubin briefly talking about people calling him a bad Jew, aren't doing these things for Jewish people. But it's funny to me that when other races give their 2 cents on Jews, it's anti-Semitic. It's hate crime. It's hate speech. But he could talk freely about the black community. And like I said, this happens in every culture. And some of the folks who are quick to agree, they're quick to get on Shade Room and talk down on somebody quick fast. And let's not act like Meek is an innocent victim just getting shots thrown at him. The reason why, and they brought it up, was mainly in part of this right here. The goddamn bunny hop shit. Meek Mill said, "This is a game I started from prison. We used to make killers do bunny hops when they lost because it was too hostile for money. This be us. I'ma get Rubin the bunny hop for me, okay? LOL. I'ma teach him. D-thing hop." Pause. I don't know what the hell that's about, but whatever. And I'm gonna show you the video.
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud.
30.
Huh?
4, 6, 7, 9, 40, 41, 42.
Keep going. Keep going.
7, 8, 9, 1, 2.
Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your bunny hops. They suck. Your bunny hops suck.
See, this happened when they played a game of tennis and Meek lost. And that was the bet. Here's the thing. He posted it and they did it because it was funny. So guess what? We find the shit funny too. And we're gonna laugh at it. Who the fuck cares? Does Michael Rubin ever say to Meek, yo, chill out with threatening to kill academics on Twitter? Or chill out on talking about putting money on people's heads on Twitter? Or has he spoken to Meek about holding other rap artists back in Philadelphia and blackballing them? Has he ever said that to him? Probably not. So let's stop with the kettle, talking to the kettle, calling the kettle black. Meek is not a victim. I'm sorry. Michael Rubin eventually ended up apologizing and whatnot, saying someone gave him a call, said it's not his place to speak on those type of issues. Just like how Jewish people don't want us speaking on their issues. Because like I said, it's called anti-Semitic when we state an opinion or we mention a stereotype or anything that has to do with their money or their culture. So yeah. Black on black hate is some bullshit. Now, if he would have said something like, I hate to see, you know, my friends going through bullshit like that, yeah, I get that. But stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Seriously. Motherfuckers hang out with a few black folks that they can speak on issues and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what the hell? And also, this past week in 50 Cent had his Humor and Harmony Fest because in Shreveport, Louisiana. All these years I've been calling it Shreveport. But he is opening his production company. Well, he already has a production company. His I forget what the correct term of it is called. Is well, he's building his stage set down there where he can film all his projects, whatever. He doesn't have to go to Canada or LA. Just like how Tyler Perry has his compound down there in Atlanta. 50 has his in Shreveport, and he's been talking to Tyler Perry on how he could go about getting those type of things done. And there was a comedy show, a celebrity basketball game. The city gave him 90 days to do it. They said, if you want to do this, get it done in 90 days. That's what a lot of people fail to realize. Some people felt left out, like Lunel, or female comedian, and Hurricane Chris from Shreveport, who you may know from A Bay Bay, and his song Holly Berry that came out, I guess I could say almost 2 decades ago. But I want to play a video that details what 50 Cent is doing in Shreveport, because, you know, people will not post this. So I'm going to play this for you, this clip.
50 Cent is not randomly inviting celebrities to Shreveport. He's trying to get the culture integrated and invested in a place that 50 Cent will be spending a lot of time in going forward. Back in April, 50 Cent launched his own studio in Shreveport, Louisiana, that's supposed to mimic the success of Tyler Perry. 50 and his team have already unveiled a 3-phase initiative that will see 50 Cent directly invest into the people and community of Louisiana. So in theory, the first phase is supposed to focus on commercial success for Louisiana. 50 is trying to bring a big jump park there and also a grocery store in the immediate downtown Shreveport area. And then from there, 50 Cent is going to try to focus low to moderate income families. Essentially, 50 plans on building houses with his money so that people can have lower mortgage payments. That sounds great. And the third phase of the plan would go to the kids. 50 has plans on going to each high school and putting in media programs for kids to start training and mentor purposes. Again, in theory, these kids can graduate high school and college and then run right into 50 Cent's studio that's already going to be located in that Shreveport, Louisiana area. Be clear, there was a lot of fun happening for Humor and Harmony Festival weekend in Shreveport, Louisiana, but there's a lot of work that's happening, and this is going to have real life impact on a region that the mayor has even admitted needs some financial help. It needs this income. They've already given 50 Cent a day of his own, and he ain't lived there yet, right? Like, they're going to allow this dude to cook. 50 Cent was doing this thing with most of his content being produced in New York, but now 50's like, oh, there's a region that used to be the home of a big time studio. I can come in and at lower rates buy a lot of land and just build and invest in this community, and trust and believe it's going to be so much easier for 50 Cent to have everybody come to Louisiana once everybody gets cool and comfortable with it, versus trying to house people in New York, incredibly expensive, one of the most expensive states. And
building a studio, low-income houses, media programs. So it's creating jobs, homes, and education. You can't be mad at that, right? Well, guess who is? Hurricane Chris. Watch the video.
How the fuck you supposed to be a nigga that's a part of hip-hop? You throw a motherfucking concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of bitch-ass shit is that? Nigga, you ain't fucking with my city, nigga. You taking advantage of my city, nigga, cause shit cheap and shit costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow motherfuckers so crazy that y'all gonna let this nigga come down here and not show no love to Louisiana. This nigga ain't booked no Louisiana artist. This nigga ain't booked Big Papa. This nigga ain't booked B Will. This nigga ain't booked Hurricane. That nigga didn't even go to Baton Rouge and get no boosies or no webbies. Like, nigga didn't fuck with us. Nigga came to take advantage of us. Shreveport had cheap ass land. He came and bought that shit, and a nigga don't give a fuck about fucking with us. And he just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got young niggas out here starving, when we got young niggas out here killing each other. That fucking money could have went to anything to help the motherfucking youth. We don't need more money invested into the police, nigga. We need more motherfucking money invested into the community. We need motherfuckers who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their motherfucking feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence. Fuck your money, nigga. We don't care nothing about it, nigga. You think these white people ain't been having no motherfucking money in Louisiana, nigga? They using you to come through this motherfucker and to pay the city up. Nigga, they finna use you to rebuild the roads. They not finna use you to help the youth, nigga. Louisiana give a fuck about jail.
So you're mad that he paid the police $500,000 to keep Shreveport safe during that weekend when there was no crimes at all, no violent crimes, nothing happened. Then you're saying fuck his money. You're saying he didn't have no legends there. Master P performed. Also, you said he didn't have no Baton Rouge artists. So who's Fredo Bang?
Hurricane. If he ain't book no Louisiana artists, Louisiana legends, who the fuck I am then?
Interesting. Not gonna help the youth. The media programs. What do you think those are for? Is that black hate or just a dumb motherfucker who's not informed? I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys take that one. We can joke around with the black hate on that shit, because this motherfucker's dumb. So I seen this post earlier. See, I seen 50's tweets, but then it put two and two together. I was like, why did he say Hurricane Flex? Boy, your shit is whack. The fuck you think? You Fredo Bang? Your shit gets no play in this ride. A reference to whatchamacallit? Juice. When Queen Latifah was talking to Flex, he tossed out his motherfucking mixtape. I'm about to play the video and I thought about it. You know what? I might get a flag for that. This is from Menace to Society when I forgot the dude's name. Sharif was about to play some music in Stacy's car, and 50 was like, "Oh no, you're not gonna play that one song you got, baby. Just went on stage with Master P. LOL." But yeah, Master P performed. Louisiana legend. Fredo Bang, Baton Rouge artist who's known. So what are we really talking about, Hurricane Chris? Are you mad that 50 didn't invite you personally? Is that what it is? This is what happens when people are misinformed. If he really felt the way about it, he should have got his peoples to contact 50 and be like, yo, what can I do to help? You know what I'm saying? This is my city. Let me know what I can do. Instead of going out and posting an ignorant video. Because now he's blocking his blessings. And I heard there was a lot of artists from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, out there. Sorry, Chris, but I will say, when he had his run, and man, look, what a time to be alive. I had fun during his song. Yes, I did. Also, Noah Lyles was on Shannon Sharpe's Nightcap podcast, and I find it interesting that he really didn't know who these basketball players were. And he has so much to say about basketball players. And I'm not going to play the first clip, but pretty much it was about the whole NBA champs thing. And he was saying that he felt a way because folks in other countries, they get their welcome back. They have people all out there. No, I'm going to play this shit for you. I'm going to play it for y'all.
Everybody sees the clip. Everybody sees the thumbnail. Everybody sees the 16 seconds. But did anybody decide to ask, what was the question that was asked to me? The question that was asked to me is, how do you feel knowing that when you go back to your own country, unlike these other countries that celebrate their athletes on such a humongous stage, when Taboho won his gold medal, he went back to a stadium filled with 30,000 people celebrating him.
Yes.
When I showed up back home on my flight, of course, some people recognized me, and I'm very thankful for that. But there was no 30,000 people. There was no limo driver ready to take me home. There was no bus waiting. If I had my mom, I had my pops, and they were ready to take me home, and I was ready to go to bed.
You ain't
But
him.
there was none of that. There was none of that. But the difference. I can understand the difference because we have a different way in America of seeing our sports. The problem that I had was you were given the title of a world champion to people who weren't facing the world. That's where I drew the line and said that's hurtful because you already have those, but you're giving the title to people who aren't doing that. Nothing wrong with being a national champion.
But let me ask you this.
They are great champions. They just didn't have the title.
And see, it's a little slight to national champions. See, that's why they're more famous than you, humbler, and got more money. Dog, you upset because the way other countries treat their athletes? Well, guess what? Do something to really put track and field out there then. Hell, even Carmelo Anthony had this quote to say, why do you keep shooting at the NBA? If you want to shoot at the fact you ain't got no league for your own. Shoot at how they aren't pouring money into that sport, which they should be. Put your own money into this shit. Get the other track stars from around the country, world maybe, and create your own track and field league. But after that, Shannon hit him with this.
Is Nikola Jokic one of the best players in the world?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who that is.
Okay, Luka Doncic.
I've heard of it.
Is he not one of the? Okay, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, okay. What's the question? Are they good? They're great. They're great players. Great players.
But they're world players. They're not from America. And the problem that you're going to run into, Noah, is that Botswana doesn't have a whole lot of athletes to celebrate as opposed to Americans. If you look at probably Kenya and Ethiopia and Sudan and some of these other countries, the Dutch, the Norwegians, we got NBA, we got MLB, we got football, we got baseball. And so, yeah, teams, they have parades. Nobody is getting, for the most part, even Michael Phelps. I don't know if did they have, how many people showed up at M&T? I don't know if Michael Phelps won 8 goals. I don't know if he had 30,000 show up. I know they might have had a big contingent cheering him on. I just think that the difference is, Noah, is that in a sport, in a country like Botswana, or you're talking about a country, he's their hero. He is to Botswana, he's LeBron James.
And you're Mario Chalmers, nigga. Pretty much. You ain't him. Deal with it, bruh. I ain't saying he ain't talented, but I mean, he run his mouth more than he's running his motherfucking legs at this point. So yeah, we'll see. Is that him hating on black folks? Is that black hate too? I just want to know. I don't know. But anyway. Also, Marlon Wayans is going back and forth with DJ Vlad over the weekend on Twitter. I'm blocked by DJ Vlad. I think it was because I probably disagreed with something he said. It wasn't even that serious. I don't curse at celebs and be disrespectful and shit like that because that's just corny. Like, they don't know who I am, so yeah. So Vlad wanted to do an interview with Marlon Wayans, and Marlon Wayans said, it's going to cost you $40K.
Price went up.
I mean, you can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad at what a person is asking for an interview. You know, so they went back and forth. I don't really have the full order of the tweets or whatever. I can have random tweets or whatever. But Vlad said, I'm not mad at all. I find all this amusing because you really think that you're worth $40K for an interview. I said, there's nobody on earth that will you that, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Throwing out a stupid ass number for an interview is unprofessional, my guy, because your interviews don't even make 5% of that on every platform you do. And bringing up race when there was no mention of it throughout all our discussions shows how weak of a man you really are. I'm just gonna go random tweets. I'm worth whatever I say. People like you don't make or break me, champ. I'm self-made. I go where I choose. I don't like your tactics. I've been a gentleman. I didn't express my grievances with other people. You trying to turn other black men in my field on me, asking them about my money. Also, Marlon was like, you mad? You unprofessional, my guy. If you don't like the number, keep it moving. You look bad. You should fall back. Mad at a black man stating his number, and now you go public and use your platform to try to drag me. I never in my life dealt with this silly negotiating tactic. Then I think Marlon Wayans called him ugly, said he don't be on, that's why he don't be on the screen. Marlon Wayans, I'm sorry that you don't find me attractive. Fortunately for both of us, I'm heterosexual. Between your recent gay photo shoot and your claim to fame dressing up as a woman, this would be the perfect time to fully come out the closet. Coming out as gay in 2024 will surely revive your declining acting career. And since I turned down your $40K offer for an interview, I'm pretty sure you can get that amount for your first gay porn scene. Marlon Wayans would be an awesome porn name, by the way. Marlon Wayans found someone with 200 followers to agree with him. LOL. Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40K for an interview when he gets 100K to 300K views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional. So I found this online. Breakfast Club interview about a year ago did 1.3 million views. Marlon Wayans on Big Boy TV 6 months ago did 1 million views. Marlon Wayans on Drink Champs did 2.3 million. And Marlon Wayans again on Big Boy TV a year ago did 1.3 million views. He getting a couple million views. You know what I'm saying? Look. This is between these guys. And personally, I think they're going to do some under the table bullshit, get that interview out, throw some jabs at each other, and do like 5 million in views. I've seen this happen all too many motherfucking times. So we shall see what happens with that. Pretty entertaining. Wow. Almost done. Before I let go, a friend of mine, Tiana Morgan, hit me up and told me you will be seeing a lot of people using this word. Well, women, demure, active, reserved, modest, and typically used of a woman, a demure young lady. Some of you motherfuckers are not demure. Y'all demons. Y'all harlots. Y'all delusional. Ain't nothing shy or modest about any of y'all. Y'all get out on these social medias and be like, yeah, we ain't fucking unless you paying my bills. That's not demure. No, that's not. Prostitution. Nothing demure about that. Selling your coochie on OnlyFans. That's not demure. No. Y'all more like demonic. Oh man, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. But I'm also going to remind you guys, you know what I'm saying? Always remember this. Remember this.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
And like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good. God is great. Thank God my paper straight. I am the Pope Chuck Paul. Peace out.